Hey, this is Tommy Dan, and this is part 1 of my Anyone Can Do It series. And today I'm going to be painting a latex mask. Whoops. Yes, a latex mask. This mask I got from CreepyCon for roughly $15-20. You can also pick up latex blanks off of Etsy. I found some on there that are actually pretty good. I'm using a 3-part mixture of liquid latex, acrylic paint, and water. So I'm just gonna drizzle it on there like a salad dressing and start rubbing her in. I did have some brushes set aside, but I decided to go even easier and just use my hand. The liquid latex comes off your hand quite easily. I probably should have cut the eye, mouth, and nose holes first, but I was being lazy this morning, and yeah, I didn't. I made this color a while back, and I believe it's got some pinks and some tans. I can't quite remember. I guess you can call this the base coat. I probably should have used a darker color for a base coat, but I just went with a fleshy tone. You definitely want to make sure that you get every little nook and cranny, but if you do miss some, it's not that big of a deal. It's just your first coat. My second coat, I will cut out the mouth, eye, and nose holes, and then apply a second, and maybe even a third coat. One thing with working with these homemade liquid latex paints, it becomes a part of the mask and won't come off. And I believe it makes it a little bit stronger, a little thicker. Alright, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and part 2 will hopefully be here sometime next week. Alright.
The key turns heavy, a lock on a tomb, engines low rumble, a throb in the gloom, the headlights cut forward, a desperate white plea against the black canvas of what's yet to be. This long drive unfurls, a ribbon of dread. Each mile marker passed is a life moment bled. The gas gauge sinks steady, a mirror to soul, the dwindling resource that keeps me from the goal. And up on the horizon, a shape takes its form, not mountains of beauty, but a gathering storm, a wall of black weather, a fate I must meet, the air growing heavy, the victory bittersweet, the road, like my lifespan, is pocked and is scarred, every swerve to avoid is a moment impaired. A shadow beside me, not co-pilot or friend, but the fear that this journey might suddenly end. The radio whispers of crashes and fate, of lives that broke early, and choices made late. The signs are all warped, the directions are vague, like the twisted advice of a terrible plague. A desolate rest stop, a flickering light, a warning, a spectre that haunts the long night. The rain starts to lash now, a drumming so loud, a punishment falling from out of the cloud. But I grip the cold wheel, my knuckles are white, and I press ever deeper into the dark night. For the destination is just a thin lie. The challenge is making it under this sky. And every near miss, every hazard I clear, is just a new reason to foster the fear. For the road, like existence, demands its cruel toll. And I pay with the fragments of what was my soul.